Have you ever wondered how companies predict future sales, estimate demand, or forecast profits? How does Amazon estimate what you might buy next? How do banks predict loan risk? How do businesses forecast revenue? Behind all these decisions lies one powerful idea: regression. In this video, we will understand the simple linear regression model not as mathematicians or statisticians, but as future managers and decision makers. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand how regression estimates unknown values and how the famous OLS method works. Imagine you run a company and want to understand how advertising spending affects the sales revenue. So this is the problem you want to study. Now, what are the variables here? Clearly, they are sales and advertising spending. Your next step will be to collect data for several months for advertising expenditure and sales revenue. When we plot this data, we get scattered points, each representing real business observations. Regression helps us draw a line through this data that explains the relationship. This line is called the regression line or the best fit line. In theory, econometricians write the relationship between variables as a population model. Sales is equal to A plus B into advertising plus error. Suppose we name sales as Y and advertising as X and error as E. Then we have the population equation as Y equal to A plus BX plus E. But the true values of A and B are unknown. And since we cannot observe the entire population, so we collect a sample of data and estimate these values. The estimated equation then becomes Y hat equal to A hat plus B hat X. So the values of A and B that we get after estimation are estimates of the true parameters A and B. The value predicted by the regression line is called the predicted value or fitted value, usually written as Y hat, and the error is found by subtracting the predicted value from the actual value. Regression estimates the unknown values, the constant and the coefficient. Suppose after estimation we get constant equal to 5 and coefficient equal to 0.8. This means even with zero advertising, sales start at 5 units. And every additional unit of advertising increases sales by 0.8 units. But how did we get these numbers? We use a method called ordinary least squares or OLS. Mathematically, OLS finds the values of A and B that minimize the sum of squared errors. Using calculus, we obtain formulas that give the exact values of these parameters. The method is called ordinary least squares because it chooses the line with the least possible sum of squared errors. In practice, we do not calculate OLS manually. Software like Excel, R, Python, or econometric packages compute the estimates instantly. The important skill is interpreting the results. Look at the graph. Each blue dot is equal to actual observed data. The red line is the predicted values from the model. Now notice something important. The dots do not lie perfectly on the line. The vertical distance between a dot and the line is called error or residual. This shows how far prediction is from reality. Some errors are above the line and positive, some are below the line and negative, and some are on the line and so zero error. OLS chooses the line that makes overall errors as small as possible. It is important to remember that OLS works with sample data. If we collect a different sample, we may get slightly different values of the intercept and slope, which means a slightly different regression line. Imagine you collected many different samples. You get many possible lines passing through a scatter plot. Each line makes some prediction errors. OLS checks all possible lines and chooses the one where the total squared errors between actual and predicted values are the smallest. That line becomes the best fit regression line. Now, why do we square errors? There are two simple reasons. First is to avoid cancellation. Positive and negative errors could cancel each other and falsely suggest perfect prediction. Squaring makes all errors positive. And second, to penalize big mistakes. Large prediction errors become much larger after squaring. So the model strongly avoids big forecasting mistakes, exactly what managers want. In business terms, OLS gives us the most reliable prediction line. This helps managers forecast sales, estimate costs, predict demand, plan inventory, and make financial decisions. So regression is not just statistics, it is a decision-making tool.